So, hi everyone, this is Dibyo. I'm the founder of Turf, and along with me, I have my co-founder Aditya. So, thanks a lot to the Battle Chess team to save the burden of explaining the esports industry that's actually growing in a very fast rate. But I would like to showcase a few of the other pointers that are out there, right? Coming to our Turf, uh, there are nearly 260,000 games that are getting developed yearly, right? And 70 to 80,000 games that are getting developed are developed by well-established studios, right? But seeing the esports industry, what we can see is only 5 to 6 games, right, does have the ability to be a part of this esports economy and execute this esports competition at global scale. Just like companies like ESL Gaming and only big companies has the access to actually execute it. We at Turf are flipping the table here. We are giving back this power of this curating this whole esports economy back to the other 99% of the games that are getting developed and bringing the competitive edge to all those guys so that they can rise. Coming a bit about our team, starting with my co-founder Aditya, he has been building Robert's tech uh, at HP R&D, has been leading a lot of startups previously and a part of Tezos Foundation. It's a blockchain actually, and we have a team of 7 full-time engineers as well as gamers and 2 part-time folks. Coming to me, I have been a recent uh, in this esports industry, but I had a specialization around business strategy from Harvard. Being an ex-national table tennis player, I know the essence of the competitive space in this ecosystem. Been building in this Web3 ecosystem for more than 7 years, contributed to Ethereum, and yeah, we have more than 20 plus years of experience on the advisory board who are enabling us and advising us throughout the way to build this whole ecosystem. Coming back to turf, we we say ourselves as turf is to gamers economy what YouTube is to creators economy, and we are offering the vast majority of games the unrestricted access to esports and availing a global stage. Basically, this whole problem can be solved from the two fronts. First, from the esports host and from the gamers' point of view. As Battle Test has already showcased that gamers had a lot of problems, but from the esports host segment also, there is a lot of problems that stops them to scale, right? And to be one of the biggest esports organizations in the world, right? That is the ease of hosting and the ability to scale cross borders, right? This is something that we are up to. We have seen that even if this whole Asian country have a very big market share in terms of the gamers, but have very less esports players that are playing professionally. This is just because of the infrastructural gap that is there, right? One of those are restricted hosting. That no third there is a third party dependency whenever you are hosting an esport event. There is very little to no automation. That's the reason they cannot scale. But gamers are very much vulnerable in terms of trust because all these third parties that are actually executing this competition, they have to trust that third party. Like, hey, they will be facilitating that competition, and even if those guys are sitting way far from them, they cannot do if they don't get the payouts. And the next problem that we have seen is this whole economy is not at all shared, right? It is concentrated to the 1% that is out there and have the access to host their esports competition. Plus, the gamers don't have a global identity. If you go in internet and search for any gamers, there are only very few gamers that are having that scope of getting listed in Google and showcasing their professionalism. But we are bringing this thing for every gamer. Coming to how Turf is solving this, Turf brings an permissionless event hosting platform with a robust payment infrastructure that can scale globally, which enables any gamers to compete with gamers globally, frequent access to competitions and event hosted and discovery in a single platform, establish their global identity, showcase their skills to any of the third party or to their friends right through our turf profile that is live actually, and nearly 1,200 people are using it. And the best part is the ability to give this esport host to host their event globally.